Sweetie, if you think that the last few years have been chaotic, the universe just handed us its drink and said, watch this. This Monday, Aries enters Neptune for the first time since the 1860s. We are officially done manifesting, officially done dreaming, and the era of action is upon us. And I'm here to tell you exactly how your sign is going to be affected. And of course, who better to start with than Aries? Babe, Neptune is literally in your sign. And if you feel like you're having a crisis right now, that's a good thing. That just means that your ego is moving out of the way so that way your intuition can finally take the lead. Now I know it's going to be hard for you to not act on impulse, you little firecracker, but it's time to start trusting that little feeling in your belly. It's not indigestion. I can promise you that. That is your intuition. It's time to start trusting it. Time to start taking care of you and stop fighting everybody else's battles. It's time to reel that in. It's time for you. It's your time to shine. Up next is Taurus. Sweetie, that peace and quiet of yours is actually starting to look a little bit like a holding cell. But at least you got to decorate it with some fancy pillows. Get ready, because the universe is about to force you out of that comfort zone. And I get it. I completely understand. Change can be really scary. But you know what else is really scary? Never taking a chance. And you don't have to do everything all at once. I promise it's okay to take baby steps. Maybe just start, this week by doing one thing that's not on your color-coded calendar. You got this, babe. Next up, Gemini. Your social circle is about to have a full-fledged makeover because you are moving into a new frequency and you're going to start seeing who's there for you and who's just a distraction from your higher purpose. The universe is telling you to stop scattering all of your energy and start focusing on what truly matters to you and start using your impeccable communication skills to speak on those matters. Not everybody can come with you, babe, but that's okay. The real ones will. Up next is Cancer. Cancer, your career is about to become a spiritual mission. If you're just working for a paycheck, the universe is about to make you very uncomfortable. Now you need to stop playing it safe because you're afraid to fail. And you're afraid to be seen. But you have such a unique vision. You need to start trusting that vision enough to start building a life around it. Your future self will thank you. Next up is Leo, the natural born leader of the zodiac. Your belief systems are going to be completely rewritten. Everything you thought was the truth is going to be challenged. And it's going to be challenged by your own soul. The universe is telling you that it's time for you to be the student. Travel, read, just listen. You don't have to have everything figured out right this second. All you need to do is be willing to learn. And that is how a true leader leads with confidence. Up next is Virgo. Virgo, you little micromanager. Now is the time for you to start accepting the chaos. I know. But you can't efficiency your way through a Neptune transit, unfortunately. Stop checking receipts and start checking your pulse. Because life is happening while you're making lists. Now, I know you want to be organized, and I get that. But babe, stop overanalyzing and get out there and start living life. Once you can get out of your head, it's going to be like a breath of fresh air. Moving on to Libra. Your relationships are entering what I would call a truth or dare phase. You are finally going to start seeing people for who they truly are and not for who you want them to. Which means it's time for you to start setting those boundaries like you actually mean it. And stop compromising your peace just to keep a connection. That is not serving your growth. Boundaries are essential, babe. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Right now, your body is actually an antenna for all of the stress that you have been ignoring. Now would be a good time for you to stop acting mysterious and just admit when you are overwhelmed. It's time to start focusing less on hustle culture and more on holistic flow. And stop grinding through the burnout. It's okay to rest. Sagittarius, you little creative inferno. You're about to enter a 14-year period of transcendent joy and cinematic inspiration. Your creative output could quite literally become your legacy. But make sure you're watching for romantic delusions. Neptune has a tendency to make a mirage look more like a soulmate. You have to channel that fire into a real world artistic project instead of just talking about your next big idea. Capricorn, you are about to start healing some generational trauma. And a lot of this trauma is trauma that you didn't even know you carried. But you have to stop trying to adult your way out of emotional needs. It's time for you to create a home that feels more like a soul sanctuary than just a status symbol. Aquarius, your third house of communication is being rewired. And that basically means you're about to be an antenna for every strange frequency in the entire universe. It's like you're just going to start knowing things without even being told. So make sure you're being very careful with the things that you're saying and the things that you are writing down, because your words now have healing frequency power. Now don't be out here being a keyboard warrior, and start using those visionary skills to be out here helping real life problems. And last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, welcome back. After 14 long years of spiritual fog, you are finally waking up to reality. You're finally moving from dreaming about abundance to actually building tangible assets. Now use this transit to monetize your magic. You are a lot tougher than people think, so you gotta stop playing soft and start charging what you're actually worth. It'll all work out, babe. And if you're still here by the end of this video, thank you. I've actually been studying the stars for about 2 decades now, actually over 2 decades now. So I figured I may as well start sharing some knowledge with you all. And if you enjoyed this video, comment below and let me know if I should maybe do a deep dive into sun signs, other placements, things like that, because I really enjoy it. I love astrology. So if you love astrology, hit the follow button and let me know what you want me to do next.